welcome Nerd Nation to this latest edition of the Sports Nerd Show. We are a collection of sports nerds whose mission is to bring you as much sports talk as time allows over the next 60 minutes. Although we will strive to be highly informative and equally as entertaining over the next hour, we must warn you that there may be some cuss words along the way. But we don't give a damn because that is the way most humans in the real world tend to talk, and we, the sports nerds, are no exception. So without further ado, Nerd Nation, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as I present to you the founder and host of this crazy-ass show, Scott, the Sports Nerd Wright.
What's up, everybody? Happy week after week one in the NFL. We are unofficially sponsored by Dude Wipes. They did release a pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I saw that picture, yo. Did you buy them?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh.
No. You better get to it.
Whatever.
Oh, anyway, man. Charlie Brown's got one. No, I'm just kidding.
The great pumpkin Charlie Brown. Anyway,
the great pumpkin spice Dude Wipe Charlie Brown.
This is a Thursday edition of the Sports Nerds, as we are going back to 3 shows per week because it is the college football and NFL football season.
Mostly
so
NFL.
We're going to be doing more shows, mostly NFL for Elliot. Yes, I know. Do you even have a college team for football, Wayne?
College football?
Yeah.
Not really.
I didn't think so. I know it's not North Carolina because that's strictly basketball.
That's strictly basketball.
Right. So you don't really have a college team?
Nope. I can tell you the teams that I dislike, but that's about it.
I'm assuming USC is one of the teams you dislike.
Oh, any team in Los Angeles, Ohio State, Florida, Alabama, Texas.
Florida State, really? Florida State?
No, Florida.
Oh, Florida. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you on that. Thank you. I am basking in the glow of USF beating Florida last week. I'm just basking in that glow.
Yes.
And they got a tough schedule ahead of them, so they're gonna be gone pretty soon. Before we get going, guys, I do want to address a couple of things. First and foremost, today is the 24th anniversary of the attacks on 9/11. I've been watching documentaries all day long on 9/11 because it is very meaningful to me. I didn't know anybody in the towers of the planes or Pentagon or anything like that, but I remember where I was, what I was doing. I was actually on vacation from my job at that time, and I remember spending most of that week I was off, glued to the TV, watching coverage.
I don't think there was anything else on TV.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing else on TV.
Really, I remember getting a hold of my girlfriend at the time. Wayne knows who she is, but I'm not going to mention her name on this show because it's never mind. Anyway, and it was a very somber week, and I remember being very moved and very supportive of the president at that time. Which I later turned into disgust and hatred for, but that's just me. But I want to give a shout out to the victims in both towers, as well as on the planes, and of course at the Pentagon.
I'd like to throw the survivors and their families in there too.
Yes, survivors and their families. Who they're still living with it and dealing with it to this day.
Not only them, but the first responders as well.
Yes, there was over 300 New York Fire Department people that lost their lives. They lost cops. It's just, the images are imprinted in my brain from that day, and I just want to give a shout out to those that survived, those that went through it, and to the memory of those we lost. It's just, I can't believe it's been 24 years, but it has been. And I'll tell you what, One World Trade Center is a great tribute to those people. The way they rebuilt that area of New York.
The fountains that they put in with the lights.
The fountains
Yeah.
with the names of all the victims. The museum that's there. Again, I have never been to New York. I've never been in New York City. Probably never will. But looking at pictures and reading things about it, it's a fitting tribute to those that were lost on that day. The other thing I wanted to bring up was, and this is controversial, the political vitriol and the political violence that's been going on in this country.
Charlie Kirk?
Specifically, yesterday, Charlie Kirk lost his life when a sniper took him out. I didn't agree with Charlie Kirk's political views. But even he, with his hatred and his vitriol, did not deserve to get killed. He did not deserve that.
Well, neither did the congresswoman or whatever that was murdered.
Correct. The Minnesota congresswoman.
Which Republicans didn't freaking say one word or acknowledge it. Or
right, but yet they want to put a statue of Charlie Kirk in the freaking Capitol building.
Yeah, whatever.
So, I mean, if
Charlie Kirk was a piece of shit, and yes, pieces of shit don't deserve to go out like that.
No.
But at least it wasn't fake like Trump's assassination attempt.
Yeah.
And it's just, we live in a time where we've been so jaded over the last 10 years. Beginning with the election of President Obama back in 2008, where there has been a division in this country that has seeded hatred and violence with political motivations. And it's the most tumultuous era of this country since the 60s and the civil rights movement and the Vietnam War. So it's just, y'all, just can't we all just get along? I don't care. I know it's a Rodney King reference, but you can dislike someone's opinion. You can dislike someone's political views. Just, you know what? Agree to disagree and move on.
Yeah.
For God's sake. Okay. my whole family is conservative, and I love them as much as I would if they were progressive. Doesn't matter. Okay. It's my mom, my dad, my cousins, my uncles, whatever. It's just ridiculous. This country used to be, I miss the 80s and 90s when we were all just hanging in there and doing things. You know what I'm saying? It just bothers me. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. My thoughts are with his family. He had 2 kids and a wife that loved him very much. They did not deserve to lose their father and husband. And it's just,
But then again, the people that he vilified didn't deserve that either.
No, I agree. I'm with you on that, Elliot. I'm still. I wanted to focus on.
Let's not make Charlie Kirk out to be something that he isn't.
Right. No, and you know what? We always remember
terrible
Charlie Kirk
human
for what he
being.
was. We will always remember Charlie Kirk for what he was, spewing hatred, he was anti-trans, he was homophobic, all that stuff. But still, despite all that, he didn't deserve to get shot in the freaking neck and get killed. He didn't deserve that shit.
No one deserves anything like that,
including the Minnesota.
No one can rationally expect people to shed a tear over it because the guy was foul.
Yeah, he
Plain and
was.
simple. He was a foul human being.
Yes.
With many, many flaws, but yet he is a hero in Republican circles.
Conservative circles, yes.
Yes. And to me, that's what's disturbing because, like I said, when Nancy Pelosi's husband got attacked, he was one of the ones that made negative comments about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And-
now he was the recipient of the hatred that he spewed out there, that somebody finally had enough.
But they didn't need to kill him.
He struck a
That's
nerve
true.
with somebody. But you know what? That's just it. They tell you, careful what you say, because the ears that are out there might not be the ears that you want your words to fall into.
And based on his comment about the Second Amendment, he said some deaths are necessary. I find irony in that.
So anyway, with all that being said, condolences to his wife and 2 kids, as well as the children of the Minnesota senator and her husband, and to everybody who's ever been the victim of political violence, no matter what side of the aisle you sit on. It's
The
just
guy that got
ridiculous.
killed at the Trump rally. That
Yes.
was, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, when he was aiming for Trump, he actually killed a guy. You know, that's it. Butler, Pennsylvania, which I have been to Butler because that's where Rhonda and
So the
Bob
Butler
used to live. So, but I've been to Butler, Pennsylvania. So,
but the Butler did it.
yeah, right. Anyway, all right. Now that the political bullshit is over with,
Which we should never talk about in the
Correct.
first place. But go ahead.
anyway,
Because you know what? All it does is it stokes feelings.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be an a-hole to his
Right.
family, because they're not at fault for who he
Right.
was. Okay. But I have no sympathy and
you're not
I can't
going to shed a tear
for
over his death. I know that.
at
None.
all.
None.
At all. People, God don't like
Nope.
ugly.
Nope. Anyway, Commanders and Packers tonight, gentlemen. Thursday Night Football on Prime Video.
Let's get to it.
I mean, this is potentially an NFC Championship preview. Potentially.
Potential.
Okay. Jaden Daniels coming into Lambeau Field and facing the Packers. Both teams had impressive wins in week 1. Who you got? What do you think about it?
I got Green Bay only because they're playing at home. And that gives you whatever, if you're on the betting line, if you're playing at home, that automatically gives you at least 2 points.
Well, especially since it's Lambeau. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
So
The most
I got
iconic
Green Bay
football
only
field
from
in
that
America.
aspect. Yeah, I only got Green Bay from that aspect, playing at home. But I'm interested to see what Jaden Daniels can do against that Green Bay Packers defense.
Because that defense was off the chain with Micah Parsons on that defense now. It's off the chain. So what do you think, Elliot?
When it comes to the Commanders and Packers, I don't think much. But,
As a Niners fan, I know you can't stand the Packers, but that's okay. Go ahead.
I'll tell you who had a big game for Washington last week. He used to wear a 49ers
That'd be
uniform.
Mr. Samuels.
Samuels.
Yes, Mr. Samuel. Debo
Yep.
Samuel. Yeah, kind of missed him.
Especially
Seeing
since
the
you
way
got
he did on
especially
Sunday.
since you got Mac Jones at quarterback this week.
Well, I'm sure he's not. I'm sure he's happy he's not
Right.
there
Yeah,
for that.
yeah. I'm pretty sure he's saying, well, whew, I'm not missing anything on that
Oh, man, I'm glad I got out of there when I
one.
did. Debo. Anyway, it's going to be an interesting matchup between 2 potentially future Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Okay. I think it might come down to the
MVP
defense.
candidates too, by the way, for this season.
They can be. They can be. Green Bay is definitely going to have the advantage of being at home. And not just that, but being at home on a short week.
That's the main thing right there.
Because Washington has to travel
Right.
sure.
And you know what? To be honest, that defense in Green Bay is no joke.
No, and who did Washington
The
play that they were
Giants.
so impressive?
That says it all right there. It was the Giants.
How impressed
And
can
Green
you be
Bay's
with Victor
defense
Miller?
just manhandled the Detroit Lions.
Well, there's an asterisk there because they have a coordinator
Yes.
issues, and you know what I'm saying. But the bottom line is that Washington at home were they at home against
Yes.
the Giants?
Yes.
And they kind of struggled a little bit because they could have totally blown the Giants out of that.
Right.
From what I understand, there were a couple of passes that were dropped, a couple of missed overthrows. They basically said they should have beat them 42-6 instead of 21-6.
Right. Right.
Exactly. So we can't use the Commanders' victory over the Giants as a measuring stick.
Yeah, that's not a good.
No, tonight's a better measuring stick for the Commanders than
They're on the road
playing in Lambeau against a great defense.
playing at Lambeau. If they can pull it off, more power to them.
Yep.
But I'd have to go with Green Bay. The only thing that I could say that I would probably bet with Washington is the line, the money line. What's the spread?
Right.
Let me see. And if it's too large, then I would go with Washington.
Hang on.
If it's a couple points, it's a toss-up at that point. I'll just give Green Bay home field advantage. Say they win by 3.
Well, ESPN got the money line, the spread, Green Bay 3.5, giving up 3.5, over under 48.5.
Well, 3 is home field advantage.
Yeah, that's home field advantage plus that hook.
So
that over-under, I'd take the under.
48.5
Because of the defense. I would imagine like a 21-17 type of game or
20,
something
maybe
in that
28,
neighborhood.
24, something like that. Yeah.
I was thinking 24,
Well, that's
21
52 points.
for the under.
28-24 is 52 points. That's the
Yeah,
over.
that'd be the over.
I'd have to go with the under because of the defense. And again, it is a short week.
Yeah.
So
And Washington's defense, even though they have the oldest defense in the league, and granted, they did play the Giants, it's still pretty damn good.
It is. It is.
yeah, it is. But Green Bay's got something special going
Yeah,
on.
at least right now they do. Now, if they start getting injuries, then that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I mean, the matchup predictor is giving it on ESPN is giving the Green Bay a 58.4% chance of winning this game. And yes, Green Bay is 3.5 point favorite. Over under is 48.5, like you said, Wayne. So, but it's prime time on Prime Video. So who knows what will happen?
We'll see. I'm curious to see. I'm just curious to see the defense for Green Bay with Michael Parsons and Josh Jacobs. I mean, he's made a big difference since he got there. Washington, that defense is going to tell a lot about tonight.
Right.
I think.
The one thing I will give Washington, he wasn't a good head coach, but as an offensive coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury,
Yes,
he is very innovative. So that in and of itself, I say gives Washington.
He's another QB guy. He's another QB
and
guy.
him pairing with Jaden Daniels is also a good thing. Absolutely.
And plus, he's been in the system for a year now, so he knows it.
But you give him a coach. You give raw talent like that to a coach that knows how to coach it.
You got a winner on your hands.
No brainer.
All right, guys.
No.
With that being said, let's preview the weekend. I'm looking at the games from this week.
You might as well get that San Francisco New Orleans game out of the way because we already know who I'm picking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm looking at marquee matchups. I'm not just looking at the regular game.
That could be a marquee matchup since we don't have
Yeah,
our starting time.
Very true.
This is going to
Very
be
true.
Spencer Rattler against Mac Jones. That
Yeah.
very well in and
Yeah.
of itself is a marquee
Hey.
matchup.
Exactly. A not well lit marquee, but it's a marquee.
I mean, I'm looking at the schedule.
It might be missing some letters. You know?
I'm looking at the schedule, and really the marquees I'm looking at: Chicago and Detroit.
That
That ain't no marquee.
I don't know
The way that both teams played this week.
because of what the Lions did last week. I mean, let's see what Chicago can do against the Lions.
Well, they
The
couldn't
big
stop
one,
JJ
the big one is Philadelphia at Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, yeah, that's
the game right
that's
there.
The game everybody. But it's I think they said that if the odds hold the way they are, it will end Kansas City's home favorite streak at 22.
Right,
games.
Philadelphia is actually a 1.5 favorite.
Yep.
It's a 22 game home favorite streak that's coming to an end
So
this weekend.
interesting games. Falcons and the Vikings because of what Atlanta was able to do against the Bucs, even though they lost.
Well, don't forget. Well, yeah, Kirk Cousins ain't playing, so he can't
Right.
go up against his own team.
Denver and Indy is interesting because of what Indy was able to do this past week. They looked pretty good with Daniel Jones at quarterback.
Hey, watch out with Danny Man. Watch out with Danny Manning.
Danny Dimes, right?
Indiana Jones.
Right. Seattle at Pittsburgh.
Indiana Jones. There you go.
Seattle at Pittsburgh.
Seattle and Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Oh, that's an interesting
Yep.
one.
And Monday night, Tampa at Houston. That's also a very interesting matchup.
What's the other money night game?
The Chargers and the Raiders.
Houston's actually a favorite, 2.5.
That could be a good
Chargers
game.
and the Raiders might be very interesting.
Chargers and Raiders, yeah, that's a 10 o'clock game on ESPN. But yes,
7 o'clock.
yeah.
7
But you
o'clock
know
here.
what? The Texans are actually favored against the Bucs.
Well, they're playing at home, so there you
Well,
go.
they're at home. They're at
Yeah.
home. That's why.
You know, and the Chargers are favorites against the Raiders, which again,
Because they're at home.
no, it's in Vegas.
No, it's in
Oh,
It's in
yeah,
Vegas. Yep.
Well, after the way what the Chargers did to the Chiefs, I could see where they might get a little favor
Right.
from the odds makers.
Right. Other games, you got Jacksonville at Cincy. Bengals are a 3.5 point favorite there. Giants and the Cowboys. Dallas is 5.5 points favorite.
That seems kind of low simply for the fact that Dallas seems to beat the hell out of the Giants every time they play them. That should be more like a 7.5, 8 point spread, in my opinion.
Yeah. Rams in Tennessee. Rams are 5.5 point favorites in Tennessee. You get the Patriots at Miami. Miami's actually a 1.5 point favorite against the Patriots.
Well, that just goes to show you how bad the Patriots are because Miami fucking terrible, dude.
At least they were week one.
Hey, on the power rankings, even the Browns are better than the Dolphins. So you know it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get beat 33-8 and then expect to get some kind of high ranking.
Yeah.
That's just not.
But at this rate, Tua will wind up in Cleveland.
I'll take him. I don't care. I know he's a woman beater, but I'll take him. Why not? They got low morals anyway in Cleveland. Buffalo's at the
You
Giants.
can hang out with Deshaun.
Buffalo's a
At the
6.5
local
point
massage
favorite
parlors.
over the Jets, even though it's in New York.
Who?
The Jets.
Who's favorite?
Buffalo.
Over the Jets?
Buffalo.
Oh,
49ers 3.5 point favorites over New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
Over under
In
40
New
and a
Orleans.
half.
In
Yeah.
New Orleans.
I'll take
Yeah, over under 40
So
and a
what?
half.
New Orleans was in New Orleans this
Right.
past weekend. They got handled.
Right. The Browns are at the Ravens. God help me.
Ravens are what? 9.5.
11.5 point
11.5.
favorite. The Ravens are 11.5 point
Woo!
favorites on the
I'll take-
Browns.
I'll take the Browns
Plus the points.
on the spread.
Yeah.
I'll take the Browns on the points because it's a division
And
game.
because the defense for Cleveland is not to be messed with.
And apparently the Ravens defense you can mess with, especially in the second half.
yes,
Yes.
that
Correct.
too.
You know what? Because because
But then
number
again,
95 ain't one to be messed with. I'm just saying.
Who's your quarterback? Joe Flacco?
Yes, that would be Joe Flacco. And you know what?
Is that
I'm
like
just,
a
I'm just going to make a commentary here. The Baltimore Ravens are celebrating their 30th anniversary at this game. That is a smack in the face to the city of Cleveland and to the Browns because they're going to celebrate their 30th anniversary after being stolen from Cleveland. So I'm just saying. Shut up, Elliot. Shut up, Elliot.
They weren't stolen.
They had to wait till Cleveland came in.
Cleveland left like a bunch of thieves in the night. Cleveland left like thieves in the night, yo. Quietly.
So
back the fuck out.
But the fact that they're going to use this game to celebrate their 30th anniversary after Art Modell slapped Cleveland in the face by moving the team is just it's a pain in my ass. Anyway, Denver's got
how many Super Bowls they got?
I don't want to talk about it.
This ain't a piece that I'm putting up.
Denver is a 1.5 point favorite over the Colts. Whatever. Conversation over. Anyway.
Yeah, how can
Denver at Indy. Denver a 1.5 point favorite.
At Indy. Well, if Danny Manning shows up, then I got Indy.
Like I said,
Daniel Jones shows up, then.
Well, like I said,
Daniel Jones shows up.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game. I think it's going to be interesting. Carolina is at Arizona. Arizona is favored by 7.5. Does anybody believe in Kyler Murray anymore?
Nope.
In Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Nope.
So.
Hey, he's just another Bryce Young.
He's just shorter.
I mean, really, the only weapon he has is Marvin Harrison Jr. It's really the only weapon he has.
Oh no! He has Trey McBride.
Well, and he's got Cook too. So I mean, what is it?
Trey McBride is.
Who's his running back? Is it? What's the last name? What's his running back?
James
Conner. James Conner. Thank you. He's a great.
They got a good offense. Yeah. It all comes down to what their defense is going to do. But
in Minnesota.
Carolina?
Minnesota's a 3.5 point favorite on the Falcons.
Yep, that's about right. They're at home.
Yeah, they're in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's about right. Give them the hook to go along with the automatic 3 for being the home team. So you see, if you suck, you're a 3.5 point dog at home, like New Orleans. But I don't want to talk too much trash because we do have Mac Jones starting at quarterback instead of Brock Purdy. So
we want to hold out. Yeah, we want to hold.
So anything's possible with that one.
Any extrapolated remarks? You know what I'm saying? Because we could be eating crow by the time it's all over when Spencer Rattler throws for 400 yards and rushes for 3 touchdowns.
So Wayne,
he ain't doing shit against our defense. I'm just worried about what our offense can and can't do with Mac Jones.
With no George Kittle.
So I got a feeling that Christian McCaffrey and Brian Robinson Jr. are going to be busy Sunday.
Yeah. And maybe.
And hope that Christian McCaffrey can make it through the game without getting hurt.
Yeah, well, Jawan Jennings is still up in the air, questionable. But, hey, we got Jake Tonjes at tight end. I say that facetiously, of course.
Of course.
But he did catch the winning touchdown pass last week, so hey, I give him some props.
Hey, look, we're gonna do what we got to do. If we can't beat New Orleans, then our season.
Yeah. Might as well just go ahead.
The injuries right now are telling you that you got to cross your fingers and hope for the best right now.
Yep.
No, you know what? If we lost those 2 guys, that's fine. But New Orleans still ain't.
No, they're not. You're right. They should they should beat New Orleans, as on paper. They should beat New Orleans. So we'll see.
Well, you see the over/under is 40.5. That's kind of ridiculously low for an NFL game. So that tells you neither one of these teams is going to be scoring
48.5.
No, 40.5.
Oh, 40.5. That means they don't have confidence that the quarterbacks are going to score.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Saying neither one of them is going to score. So this game,
So they're looking for like a 16-13, 17.
17-14, something like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Which is exactly what San Fran did last week. 17-13.
Right.
But I put they would have had at least 23. But oh yeah, that's right. We don't have that guy anymore. He got cut. So I can no longer say Moody, you can kiss my booty.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you got Pinero now. Let's hope he can.
You better be steady, Eddie.
You can stabilize your kicking game there.
Look, it couldn't be any more unstable than it was with Jake Booty at quarterback, at kicker.
How more unstable could it be? It's like standing on a fault line waiting for an earthquake.
Right. Let's change gears here.
Come on, next.
Let's change gears. Elliot, Yankees are only 3.5 games behind the Blue Jays.
Well,
what do you think is going to happen with the Yankees? I mean, they're actually, they're pretty much.
They're either going to win the division or be a wild card. Honestly.
Well, the one thing they don't want to do is obviously play Detroit in the playoffs, giving up 9 runs in 1 inning and then getting smashed yesterday 11-1.
Yeah, they lost by double digits the last couple of games. You're right, Wayne.
Yeah, Detroit's tough, but we wouldn't play. I don't think we'd play them in the seat with the way the seating lines up.
Not currently, anyway.
Right. I mean, the Yankees are 2.5 games above the Mariners in the wild card. Actually, my Guardians are 3.5 games out of the wild card. They've been playing really good lately.
How about Boston? Boston is
2.5 games. Boston and the Yankees are tied in the wild card right now.
The Yankees are ahead on percentage points.
Correct. So I mean,
Detroit has the best record
in the AL.
In the American League. Is that correct?
In the AL.
Okay. So they would play the 3rd seeded wild card. Is what they would
No, they play the 4th.
Right? The 3rd wild card.
They play the winner of the 4-5 matchup.
There's only 3 wild cards, Wayne.
Yeah, but there's 16
total.
total.
Only 3 wild cards.
So 1 and 2 don't play. 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. 1 plays the winner of 4-5. 2 plays the winner of 3-6.
So the last place wild card team would play the number would play Detroit, is what you're saying.
The Detroit, right? Which is not going to be the Yankees. It'll probably be Seattle,
right. Or Cleveland, or the Rangers. The Rangers are only a game and a half out. So
that too. So no, we wouldn't have to worry about Detroit until
the ALCS.
The second round, the ALCS,
maybe.
perhaps.
Yep.
So,
well, actually, the Blue right now, the Blue Jays and the Tigers are tied based on percentage, and as far as the best record in baseball.
No, in the American League.
Well, no, actually, Milwaukee.
I mean, I meant the American League. I'm sorry, I meant
Milwaukee got the best record in baseball.
Yes, they're 6-0. They're actually 605.
And I actually think no one will win 100 games this year.
Well, they only need 11 games. They only win 11 games to get to 100.
Yeah, but how many games have they lost? Like 58, 59?
58, yes.
58. So literally, they're going to lose. They're going to lose at least 5 more games this year.
And you know what? To be honest, the Brewers have lost 3 in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, they got swept.
Yes. So.
Oh.
For somehow, some way, I need San Francisco to knock the Mets out of the playoffs.
Yeah, good luck with that. Let me know how it works out for you. Since they only have a 6.5% chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're only 2 games out of the last wild card.
Let's take a look.
The one thing that concerns me about the Yankees is their fucking bullpen right now.
Oh yeah, their bullpen is a hot mess.
Yeah, the Giants are
because Devin Williams is air-bendable garbage.
Yeah, the Giants are only 2 games out of the wild card behind the Mets.
Right.
Devin Williams is awful. We got him with the thoughts that he was going to be our closer because he had so many saves with Milwaukee, and you know what I'm saying. And he's been a total.
Oh, he's closing all right.
Yeah, closing in on getting freaking released at the end.
Yeah, he's closing.
So, but no, and outside of that, I mean, I don't know. It's September. We got about 3 weeks of baseball left.
Pretty
Something like
much,
that.
yeah. And Wayne, your Braves are like 11 games out of the wild
My
card.
dude.
His Braves are out.
Yeah. The Braves.
The Braves are done.
The only excuse I have is no excuse at all. You start off the season 0-7 and never recover.
Right.
You got.
But here's my question.
You guys keep going. I'll be right back.
Oh, see, he's leaving now.
When you got to go, you got to go, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Well, get the fuck out then. So, what'd you think of Pour Some Sugar on Me, man?
Well, like I said, Def Leppard, that song's on point. That song's on point. Yeah, when I saw you said this is for you, Professor Lynch, I was like, oh, I got to check this out.
Did you see the one I sent Scott, Freebird?
No, I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, I haven't seen. But when did you do that today?
I did that the day before I sent you.
Oh, okay. No, I still haven't seen it. I saw the one that was specifically directed to me.
Tag you on it. I could tag you on it.
Yeah, send that to me. That is a hell of a view. I like that view.
Which one?
Any of them. When you're going,
they got all kinds of views, dude. They got views all over the globe.
Really?
Okay, that they put. Yeah, I've done workouts in the Grand Canyon. I've done workouts in Peru. I've done workouts everywhere.
Sweet.
I'll tell you what.
Everywhere.
What'd
you think?
That Freebird that you sent me. Oh my God, that was freaking awesome. That was awesome.
Did you see the one he sent me?
You're getting them all, man.
And that's what I do.
Exercise the arms. Does it exercise the arms? Is that what it does? Exercise the arms?
It does everything because you got to move your legs too in order to go with the flow of the targets.
No, I was asking Scott.
Sometimes I'll find myself either. What?
No, I was asking Scott. Did he see the one you sent to me?
No, I didn't. I don't. You know what? To be honest,
Pour Some Sugar.
To be honest, I was never a Def Leppard fan. I think it was too bubblegum rock for me. I'm just saying.
That's the only song I like. Man.
Guess what I got that I haven't posted.
What's that? Did you get Stairway?
I just danced last night. I danced a track sung by Josh Allen's wife.
Ooh, Haley Steinfeld. All right.
Haley Steinfeld had a track on one of the lists that I worked on. I recorded it, and as soon as I get it, I'm gonna post it.
You do some Stairway, I'll be happy with. I want to see that. So I'm just saying.
Which one's Stairway?
Stairway to Heaven.
AC/DC?
Stairway to Heaven.
Which?
That's Leonard Skinner, right?
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I got Led Zeppelin.
Stairway to Heaven is the ultimate Led Zeppelin song.
They're in the artist series too, so they have multiple tracks. Go ahead, go on with your.
And then I saw the one where you busted out Kendrick Lamar the other day.
Oh, the Kendrick Lamar, Ludacris?
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar and Luda.
Yeah. Nobody cares.
How about the Nicki Minaj one in space?
Cares. I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Nobody cares.
Well, here's the thing, Scott, is that nobody cares, and I'm sure there's a lot of people like you that say that kind of stuff, but when you're in this thing, you can actually pick whatever genre
R&B
you want.
sucks. Just saying.
And it'll bring back a list of all the lists.
Yeah, and so does hip hop. I'm just saying. It just they both.
That is strictly your
That's
opinion.
okay. They suck, but you swallow.
Yeah. That's strictly your
when
opinion.
When it comes to classic rock and heavy metal, I'll swallow.
And opinions are like assholes. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has
Exactly.
one. Only yours stinks more than others.
I'm old school. What can I tell you? I don't do hip hop. I don't do R&B. I can't stand it. Just never saying.
Hold up, man. I'm gonna get in my goggles.
If it
here
was
real
made
quick
after 2010, I could care freaking less. I'm just saying.
Dude, I was rocking to some shit that you'd probably. You like Aha?
Take on Me. Yeah, that's fine. That's 80s. That's
Really?
good.
I did.
Yeah,
I jammed
seriously?
that one.
Yes.
This song, I hate that fucking. Excuse me, I hate that song.
Take
I did the
on
week.
me.
Hang on. Let me see what the let me see which songs Def Leppard has.
I don't care about Def Leppard. I do not. I just, oh God.
No, I mean, what was the one you was talking about? Led
Led
Yeah,
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. You guys do know who Led Zeppelin is, right?
Of course.
I mean,
LED
only
Zeppelin.
the biggest rock and roll band of all time. Come on.
LED Zeppelin.
Better than the
Got it.
Stones.
Once again, that is
Your
one
song.
man's opinion.
Better than the Beatles.
Yes. One crazy man's opinion.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you do, Wayne. I'll tell you what you do. While I'm waiting on Elliot here, let me just say, you want to go.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't
You
worry
want to
about
go to
me.
Google and you want to Google Kennedy Center Honors Led Zeppelin.
What about them?
Heart.
They wouldn't go there now with Trump
Well,
running
no,
the
no.
place.
This is from 2012 while Mr. Obama was still in
Okay.
office. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Okay, that's why.
Ann Wilson, Nancy Wilson from Heart
Right.
did a cover of Stairway to Heaven. I would Google that and watch. It's pretty freaking good, dude. I mean,
You guys like Metallica?
I'm talking about Heart and Led Zeppelin.
Oh, I got Heart
Yeah.
too.
But with Ann Wilson's
done?
vocals, Ann Wilson has got like a 2 or 3 octave range. And I mean, if you Google the Kennedy Center Honors Led Zeppelin, you'll find out that that rendition. And what's great is that Jason Bonham, who's the sort of John Bonham, the
Right.
original drummer of Led Zeppelin, played drums on this version as well. Okay. It's phenomenal. I mean, I go back to it every so often and watch again because it's just that freaking good. So
You guys like Queen?
I love
Queen. Yeah.
yes.
Queen. Yeah.
Yes.
Queen has I Want to Break Free, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Killer Queen, We Are the Champions, and Bohemian
Rhapsody would be a good one, Elliot. If they don't, you know what? If you've got
Just
We Are the
listen to the
Champions, you got to have We Will Rock You before it. So if they're not combined together, then you don't want to use it.
I don't give a shit what you say. I'm use it because
We
it's
Will
part of
Rock
my
You is
fucking
the
workout.
intro to We Are the
It's
Champions.
part of my fucking workout, dude. So just chill.
Whatever.
Okay, I could care less what goes back to
We
back.
Will Rock You should be.
Only thing back to back is
We
the
Will
list.
Rock You should always precede We Are the Champions. I'm just saying. It's
well,
3
let's
songs
see.
in
We
one.
Will Rock You. Let me see if it's not on the. We Will Rock You is on the boxing
Oh, good
list.
Lord.
That's the first one. It has We Will Rock You, Fat Bottom Girls, Another One Bites the Dust, Bicycle Race, and Somebody to Love. And then they have the Jedi version of it.
Jedi version? What the hell does that mean?
That's high intensity, dude, where you have to have lightsaber skills. in
Which
order
you
to
don't
keep
have
up,
at this point, right?
which at the moment I do not have. I'm still trying to rock medium.
Yeah. Like I
I
said,
mean, I started with low.
yeah, the high intensity, it comes at you. I saw the demo
Dude,
for that.
it
I was
comes
like,
at-
wow.
And then don't go and then don't get stupid and put it on super speed and super sense because then you're fucked up. You go into settings and you put that shit on super speed, which makes it
Jim Lynch in the
faster.
house, gentlemen.
And then super sense,
What's up, bro?
which the targets disappear right before they get to you.
What's up, bro?
Mr. Lynch? How you doing,
You know
Timmy?
what?
Good to see you.
I'm good, just the way I am. They haven't had a Led Zeppelin series, but I know they got
Okay.
songs of them in
All right.
some of the lists. They don't have a artist series yet.
All right. What else you guys got for
But-
tonight?
Well, like I said before, I will say with Cliff Kingsbury as the offensive coordinator, I'm pretty sure they have some interesting or some special plays to throw
the
at the
Packers.
Packers defense. And I also believe that they're going to, when they run the ball, they're going to run it at Micah Parsons to try to
So Micah
negate
can
some of his
overrush
pass
the,
rush.
overrush the running game is what you're thinking, right?
Yeah, to negate him on passing downs,
Yep.
run at him, keep him occupied in the run game, because he just wants to get to the quarterback.
Yes, he does.
Oh, those are tight.
I just got my scarlet colored
Oh, good
49ers.
Lord.
picks.
Those are tight. I like those.
Somebody give Elliot an intervention for God's sake. It's the obsession with the Niners.
No, I got
Going
the
off
red ones.
chain.
It won't be me because
I got the red
I'll be
one.
getting some.
I got the Reds ones up there by the shoe rack. See right there next.
Right.
Those
So
are
what
the
did
red
those
ones.
shoes run you, Elliot? How much?
These are
How
scarlet.
much?
150.
Jesus Christ. 100?
He ain't had nothing to do with it. I paid
for
for
a
it
pair
all.
of freaking shoes.
Yeah, and I got about 26 pairs
Oh,
in my
good
closet.
Lord.
right now.
Can I have your salary?
I don't have a salary. I don't work.
Oh,
Remember?
I know.
I'm trying to get there.
Professor.
Well, I guess technically I did since I retired from one job.
There you go. All right, guys. If you watch tonight, enjoy the game. It's a good show. I wish Ken could join us, but he's doing his thing on Thursday Night Football. John's working, so that's a pretty decent excuse, I guess.
Yep.
But with that being said, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Enjoy the game tonight, and then we'll enjoy the games on Sunday. At least you guys will, because I'll be watching the Browns and the Ravens, and I'm going to be blowing my head off for the end of the game, I'm sure. But that's sorry.
He's gonna be like,
Yeah, I'll be. So, all right. With that being said, the Sports Nerds will return Sunday night at 7:00. And I appreciate anybody.
Did you notice I changed the banner?
Did you change it? Did you? Hang on.
I don't know. You
Hang
take
on.
a look.
Hang on. Oh, I gotta get out of this. Let me see. Hang on a second. Get out of there. Go here. Oh, yes, you did. I see, Jay. It looks good. Yes, it looks good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to get the hell out of here. Elliot, play the outro.
Well, that was a quick transition.
was.
Man. Shit,
You weren't even ready for it.
You usually ask me, "Are you ready?" Jesus,
Hit the outro, man.
I won't even sneeze either.
All allergies have been eradicated.
Thank you once again, Nerd Nation, for spending part, if not all of your evening with us here for this latest episode of the Sports Nerd Show. Please keep in mind that we do this on a regular basis every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday night. And since each night's start time is different, please check on our SNN group page on Facebook for the correct time. So until the next time we come together, Nerd Nation, on behalf of the Sports Nerd and his co-hosts, Ken Koslow, John Colston, Wayne Lynch, and me, Big E, may your lives be filled with all
Small
the
E.
sports action anything you can handle, as well as all the joy it can possibly bring you. And with all that said, good night, Nerd Nation, as the time has come to say, we